The third African Education Summit was officially opened by the President, Comrade Emmerson Mnangagwa, in Victoria Falls, with a special appeal to all African educators to close the gaps and disparities that are hindering youths on the continent to advance and develop.
Increased cooperation amongst African states in teacher training is key for catering for the approximately 30 million children who are out of school in sub-Saharan Africa alone. Zimbabwe is ready to share its experiences in this regard. I believe that the current crop of African leaders, me included, have the political will to facilitate equitable access to quality education. In our case as Zimbabwe, increased school infrastructure across the country, especially in new settlements, has ensured that learners do not walk more than 5 kilometers to access educational facilities. This is a policy. It's a policy that we do not want our learners to walk more than 5 kilometers to go to school. If we achieve that, it's a big milestone. This will also reduce school absenteeism due to limited food, and all-encompassing school feeding program is ongoing, covering both rural and urban schools in vulnerable communities.
The head of state said schools and institutions of higher learning must become incubators of innovation, entrepreneurship, and leadership, taking into account indigenous knowledge systems.
We must become a continent that can produce and feed itself. That is better education. Of course, regrettably, limited access to energy hinders prospects for most African learners, especially those in rural communities. Hence, investments in clean energy, along with modern school infrastructure, must now be deemed a dual necessity. This is more urgent given the centrality of energy access for the development of ICTs, e-learning, innovation, and overall digital transformation, and ultimately the industrialization of our motherland, Africa.